Hello there, we're here today to set up the Skyline Tabletop display, the Tube Ultra system. And I'll start by showing you the shipping case where all the components are in. You probably have yours already and are just waiting to get things started. So let's go ahead and with the top off, the first thing I'm doing is reaching in, looking for the base plates. Setting those out. And with these I point out our setup instructions that come with the display as well. They orient you to all the critical components as well as the setup process here. But if you want to follow along with me, I'm starting with the next step, which is the vertical sections. And for all the connections we have here is a set screw point at the top and the bottom. They're both the same thing. They all are using the 5/32 inch Allen wrench. That is included also with the display. So the first step is to index the tube onto the pin, let it sit down, and then tighten the set screw. With that, you can see it's a sturdy connection, and then we can move on to the next one. Doing the same over here. Tighten the set screw. And with this step done, we can now move to the horizontal connections. Now the horizontal connections begin with a little bag that's going to be in there. They each have this combination of a gray plastic piece and a metal post. The plastic piece starts by going into the end of the Tube Ultra, but it's important to look at the orientation of this middle piece here. It is indexed for the slot, so that it registers in that direction that it's going to be going in this case, up and down, vertically. So put that into place, and then I set this down, because then I take the pin that came with it, set it into the slot, and then rotate it 90 degrees so it stays put. And then from here, I slide the piece in, and then tightening the connection. I was looking to try to keep this as parallel as possible, and the weight wasn't going to weigh me down because that connection is going to come in horizontally as well. I'm going to do the same with the upper section now. Going to add the end connector looking the direction of the slot, the pin into the slot up above, parallel and for us lined up at the top, because everything is going to be flush. Now, what makes this the 4-foot display is all of the pieces that we handled so far are the same size, and that's designed so that this can come packed as compactly as possible in the case. To make this the 4-foot length, we add a short extension. This extension will be on this end, and the connection in a separate bag will be this pin. Looks the same on both sides with a square block in the middle, and that just goes into the end just like the other single pin did. Okay. So at the end that's going to go into the post, we again put the plastic piece in here. Pull this back a little. Rotate the post. Add this short piece. Certainly this one is very easy to handle. Tighten that. Do the same for the upper one. Make sure that I got that aligned. Okay, and now with this end finished, now we're going to be pulling the two together and using this common pin inserted both here. Tighten this end first so you only have one to tighten the other end. And now join the two elements, top and bottom, bring those together. Start with your bottom to line it up. Out of the top. The framework's done. So the last step here now would be the graphic. I don't have that with me to put on, but yours would be coming prepped with magnet. It's one piece, it rolls out, and when you apply it for the first time, the magnet will have a paper backing on the adhesive. So you pull that off, apply the full graphic to the perimeter, wipe it down so that it stays firm, and then when you remove it to dismantle, the graphic will just peel off and the magnet will stay in place. So that step you won't have to repeat the next time you set it up. And so the last step we have here really to accomplish is the light. Each will have a single fixture in its own box, and unpacking it, you're also going to look for this clip. This clip is the one that attaches to the top of the display, and for the light, it has a hole and a little spring clip to clip this into place, and it's firmly attached. So from here, you can add your power cord to the end, and then you just basically lift up with the angled edge, and it sits into the track like that. There it is, nice and balanced. Hopefully that's centered. And we're ready to plug in and be done. So I appreciate this, and I hope you enjoy the display. Thank you.